all you beautiful Maid Summit goers. My name is Sunny, and I am the creative director of Rescue My Maid Service. I am so glad to be presenting for you guys today. So listen up. I'm here to show you the social media graphics do's and don'ts. All right, so welcome back. I'm going to be showing you guys 4 different examples of things that you should do for your social media graphics and things that you shouldn't in relation to those. So I'm just going to hop right in and we're going to get started with that. So while showing you guys these graphics, I do want to point out that all of the branding in them is a part of the rescue team's maid service companies. You will be seeing them on there. They are not personally my companies, and I have gotten permission to use them. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about with you guys for these social media do's and don'ts is a big don't. A text on your graphic. The text on your social media graphic is very important. If you have too much text, that's whenever we as the consumers or people who are purchasing your services just scroll right on past it. If you want to prevent that from happening, you need to keep that text down to a minimum. So here's a great example of something not to do. There's a couple of text reasons in this. First of all, we'll start with make sure your home is spotless. Of course, we want to help make sure that everybody's home is spotless, right? But what does that have to do with this graphic? This is a girl that's very happy in the summertime, and you want to make sure that your text is relevant to the image used in the graphic. Sometimes you don't have to use images, that's okay, but when you do, you need to make sure that the text that you use is relevant. So, for example, we'll make sure your home is spotless. That's something that a lot of us want to say, right? But what does that have to do with this woman in the background? Make sure to talk to us about refrigerator cleaning services. That's a great thing as well. Maybe that's an add-on that you offer. Maybe you want to enter that into your graphics. There's a different way that you can do that. Seeing this wall of text is immediately going to make people scroll past, and whatever you have to post is irrelevant. So next, I also want to talk about with text, you really need to make sure that your spelling and grammatical errors are down to a minimum, if never. It may come silly to some people. Some people may not think that it's such a big deal, but it is. The way that you present your company obviously is very, very important. So the best thing that we can do, you can do spell check. A lot of softwares that we use for all of our graphic editing or creating them, like Canva, for example, can point out things that are incorrect with your text, whether it's spelling or grammar, but it's always wise to go back and double check. And with that, the next don't that I want to cover is how large or small your images and text are. This one that I did, some of you might be saying, oh, that's cute, that's great. Love it, thank you, but it doesn't work, and this is why. This text right here is extremely small. We're saying, enjoy summer, we'll take care of the cleaning. That's great. That's a great little short sentence that we're talking about. But on this, we have pictures that are very small as well as the text. If you think about it, 95% of the people that you're reaching out to are actually just scrolling on their phones. If you try and picture this exact text or this exact graphic on a little itty bitty phone, you're not going to be able to see all of this text. You are not going to be able to see all of these graphics, all of the images. So the best way that you can prevent that is to do something. I have a do for this as well. We have a photo here and it takes up most of the background. It doesn't have to, but it does need to be large. Use one photo, guys. This is not a scrapbooking event. We aren't doing scrapbooks. Ditch that. We're doing graphics. So use one image, bright, bold. If you have to use 2, that's like your max number, but they do need to be very, very large so that anybody who's using those phones can see what you have to say, what you have to offer. You want to show them that. Also, the text on this, it's very bold, it's very large, and it's also short. Enjoy summer. We'll take care of the cleaning. It works. It's great. Short, sweet, to the point, and it's relevant to our graphic. Next thing I want to talk about is your branding. So what do I mean by branding? So branding is how your company is presented to the world, how you want to be seen, how you want to be heard. So there's a few very important things to branding. Of course, there's your logo, your colors, the fonts you use. But two things that people don't keep in mind is you really want to tell everybody your mission, and you want to use your voice and your tone to do that. So voice and tone, what do I mean by that? Some people like to come across as, my business is very professional. We are very straight to the point. We'll come in, we'll clean your home, we'll leave. Some people are have different themes to it. Like I know a maid service owner that has her company set in like a 60s kind of vibe, and it's like housekeeper cleaning, or it's like housewife cleaning feels to it. And I love that about her voice. It makes her unique and it sets her apart from everybody else. So what is your voice? Are you bubbly? Are you fun? Are you humorous? Let's say you have a very sarcastic company. There's a lot of people that do things like that, but that's something that you want to keep in mind. Another part of your branding that's very important is, what is your mission? What's your mission statement? Do you have one? Do you know what that is? If you don't, definitely look into it way more than just this talk. But your mission statement is what you as a company can provide to your customers that sets you apart from everybody else. Let's say we are here to provide for the moms that have children that have 3 jobs and can't keep up with the home for themselves. This is for you. Our company is for you. Or maybe your mission is to help all of the families in need and keep all of their homes clean. Anything, what sets you apart from everybody else? When using that, we're going to put this into our branding like so. So this is Happy House Cleaning. This is Miss Sandy Shepherd. If you haven't seen her already, you'll be seeing her soon. This is her graphic on here that I have used this for her. This one is a very large, precise image, short text, sweet and to the point. This is obviously a hiring graphic that we used once upon a time, but more than anything, it has her branding. It's crisp, it's clean, but it's still eloquent, as well as it has her colors in here as well. This is her logo. If we zoom in, you guys can see this. And we used this green right around here. We used her purples and the white. This is what you want to see when branding your graphics. Not every single graphic needs your colors, but I promise you every single graphic needs your branding. Why? Why, Sunny? Why are you telling me this? I have seen it many, many times before where maid service owners simply don't have the resources and don't have the knowledge to create these graphics for themselves. That is okay. That's what we're here for. I'm here to tell you this. I'm here to show you this. I'm here to help you. But there are some who are not willing to look out for how to do this. So what they will do, there are some maid service owners that I have seen that have taken graphics from direct competitors, even 20 minutes down the road, and they use their graphics as their own. If you create your own graphics, you know how much time and effort and creative energy goes into these, and it's very upsetting to see other people use them. With your graphics branded, your logo, your phone number, your website URL, you can catch that. It's very, very difficult to go in and take it out. It can be done, but you have to have a lot of creative experience, and the people who are doing, who are actually, you won't see very many people that know how to Photoshop their images that aren't creating their own. It's as simple as that. So I've seen it actually before, and that maid service owner was able to go in, contact that owner and said, please, I do not want you using my images. I would like you to take these down. And then you can also go after legal action if you want with your branded images. If your images aren't branded, people can steal them. They can use them as their own, and you will get nothing for it. Also, if somebody steals yours, and let's say you just want that to happen, I've also had it happen where there was maid service A made their own graphics, everything was perfect. Maid service B stole a graphic with maid service A's branding on it. And now maid service A got new clients because maid service B was right down the street from them. And the clients can see that. They can see that they are using somebody else's branding. Why would they go to you? They don't trust you. You're stealing all somebody else's stuff. All right, so segueing from branding, I do want to talk to you guys also about color matching. Why do I need to color match, Sunny? I'm not an expert. I don't need to do this. That's okay. you do need to do this. And why is because different colors look different on different screens. They also look different through different apps, whether it's a phone, whether it's a computer, whether it's a TV. If you're just trying to eyeball colors and make it look like they're matching or something, I'm telling you, it doesn't, okay? So the way that we color match, I'm going to show you a few really easy ways. I'm going to use this. We're going to use Courtney Wisely, the owner and creator of Rescue My Maid Service. We're going to use her logo for this one. This is her Magic Maids logo. The way that we can do, there's a couple ways that we can do color matching, and I'm going to show you whether you have Mac or PC. I do use Mac, so this is the easiest way that I know how to. You can find the Digital Color Meter app. It is built into your Mac. It is already there, I promise you, and it is perfect. I love it. If you don't know where to find it, you can always go up into the top right corner, look for your Spotlight search. It's a little magnifying glass icon, and then just type in Digital Color Meter, and it will pop up right here. So any Mac users, once you find the Digital Color Meter, how do I use this? So first and foremost, you want to go in, and I want you to go into View, go over to Display Values, and make sure that as hexadecimal is selected. Hexadecimal is a color coding that always uses 6 figures, whether it's numbers or letters or both, to display a color value. Now this is seen as the same value on one screen, and if we copy this without eyeballing, those two pinks that don't look at all the same on a different screen are now going to completely match up. Here's what we do. Make sure that your display values are as hexadecimal. We are going to go over and hover over, actually I'm going to use this blue. I'm going to go in, you see that the blue is on that screen there, it's in the box, and then I'm going to press Shift Command C, and that will then copy that color. If we go into our Canva screen, if you don't use Canva, use something else, there will be a color picker choice for you. I'm just going to go ahead and use a new color, and I'm going to copy it over. I used my hotkeys Command V. You can also right click and click paste. There's also a wonderful thing on here, photo colors. These are for whether there's photos or if you already have your logo in there, it will show the main colors from that, and you can use from those as well. However, if you do not have that option, especially if you do not use Canva, this is a way that we can do that. So now we have our blue for the background. And then we're just going to add a little fun element. I'm going to go into Elements, and I'm going to type in background and see what we can come up with. And we're going to go ahead and color match this one as well. I'm going to use this little scratchy guy, make it large, and then put it behind our logo so it doesn't do anything to that. And then I'm going to copy this pink. So go ahead and pull up your Digital Color Meter. Take your pink, Shift Command C, and then I'm going to go back up to this, enter it into my colors, and then there we go. So now this is branded. Now let's say, okay, I don't like this, I want to do white. All right, so white is typically a color, white, black are both colors that are standard and automatic on here. They will have them for you on any apps that you use. However, I'm just going to use it for this. Another thing that you can use is called Colors by Folder. This is one, we also use one that's called Colorzilla that is very, very similar to this. But just to show you, there will be an eyedropper tool on them. That is your little grabber that you have. Go around the screen, and around this circle is the color that you're going to try and copy. I'm going to go for the white. So we're going to go here. I'm going to click on it. And now it's copied to clipboard. It's up here ready to use. So then I can press X. I can go over here, and then I can then copy that color into there. And that's how we have that. That's how you copy your branding colors for your graphics. There are so many things that I would love to tell you guys about social media graphics, do's, don'ts, anything else. But unfortunately, we only have X amount of time. I hope these social media graphic tips and tricks have helped you guys on things that you can do and things that you do not do on your graphics. And I wish you all the best for all of your social media graphics. If you'd like some help in creating these graphics, or you'd just like some feedback, maybe you can go ahead and shoot me a message on Facebook and Instagram are the two that I'm on the most. Facebook, I am Sunny Ray McGrath, and Instagram, I am at SunnyMCG. That is an M as in monkey, CG. And on either of those, send me a direct message, shoot me your graphics, let me see what you got, and I will give you constructive criticism, and hopefully it'll help you guys out in the future. But let's say you're a maid service owner that you're like, man, I just don't have that creative brain, or even I don't have the time to do my social media graphics. Sunny, what can I do? You can always outsource. If you don't have the time or the creative brain to do these, guys, we offer a social media graphics service. I am the head of the social media graphics department, and we have employees who help create these for maid service owners just like you. For only $150, we offer a package that is just for your Facebook page, for your business, and it is 10 graphics created unique, custom for you. Nobody else has them. You get 10 fresh ones every month. And if you would like to even upgrade, you can go and add your Instagram account to that as well for only $50 more. And we will post the same graphics, the same 10 to your Instagram page as well. If you gain some knowledge from this talk and you'd like to know further, you'd like to learn some tips and tricks, or maybe you just want to see my face again. I don't look like this most of the time, heads up. But you can come on over to the Rescue Mastermind. It's our Facebook group just for Rescue My Maid Service, and we have maid service owners just like you who are in there ready to learn. They can ask questions, and there are other maid service owners who are in that group who are there to help you as well. On that group, about once a week, once every 2 weeks, join us over in the Rescue Mastermind for our graphics grab. What that is me and or some of my employees that are also in the social media graphics department for Rescue My Maid Service are there to help and create graphics. We will show you different tips and tricks with Canva. We'll walk you through what's going through our heads as we make these. And at the end of the graphics grab, we give it away for free. No questions asked. You pop in. There is, it's the first person to meet certain criteria who can state it in the comments, and the first person who does that wins the graphic. So go ahead and join us over there. I'd love to see all of you. I do want to personally thank ZenMaid for hosting this Maid Summit. Thank you so, so much. And thank you to the rescue team and Courtney Wisely. Without you, I would not be here, and I would not be able to share this knowledge with every one of you. Thank you guys so, so much.